Get your sunscreen, people, because we are going where there is tons of sun. Space! Wait, so it costs how much money? Well, we may not be going to space, but the billionaires are going to space. And this is not just some space race like the communist versus the capitalist, freedom versus oppression. This is a massive interplanetary dick swinging contest, the likes you have never seen before. Involved in this space race is the richest of the rich. We have Jeff Bezos, who is the former CEO of Amazon. He also makes his employees pee in Snapple jars, apparently. I just found that out. I'm also not exactly sure if it's Bezos or Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
Elon Musk, who is the founder of Tesla, SpaceX, that thing where they dig holes in California. I think it's called the Boring Company. It's anything but boring. It's like boring, like you bore under the ground. I just realized that. Holy shit. Third in this race is Richard Branson, a British entrepreneur who is best known for being knighted. I tried to look him up to see if he was involved in some kind of child vampire cult, but I couldn't find anything bad about him, and Wikipedia even said that he's a family man. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, what's the purpose of this space race? This so-called space race. We can't even go to space without making it about race. The three companies have two totally separate goals. None of them have the same goal. Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson both share the same goal of wanting to launch people into space. So they just basically launch these giant fucking rockets up into space, and then you get like 10 minutes to be floating in zero gravity. And then they charge people like $250,000. To show that it would be safe, Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos both launched themselves into space within the last like 2 weeks. Elon, on the other hand, Mr. Musk, Mr. Get us into the next generation, Mr. Gonna fucking turn your brain into a computer, his goal is to basically turn humanity into a two-planet species. So his goal is to eventually create a colony on Mars, and then people are going to live there. He wants to put 1 million people on Mars before he dies, and he's even been known to say that he wants to die on Mars. Fucking maniac. And there is no sportsmanship between the three of them. So after Jeff Bezos launched into space, Elon rebutted and apparently tweeted, I didn't look it up. I don't plan on looking it up. This could be totally false. But he said that he didn't even go into orbit. He just went into space. I didn't know there was a difference. So basically, the difference is space is only 62,000 miles up. I didn't know that. And if you're in orbit, that means that you're just like constantly falling around the Earth. Like the International Space Station is in orbit. So that's like, when I think of space, that's what I think of as space. That's not what Jeff Bezos did. So Elon is just shitting on him. As for us peasants, this isn't going to affect us much. And we can take away two things from this. The first thing, we're going to be getting next day delivery to space. And also, the person who wins the dick swinging contest for 2021 is Barry Wood. We all know it's Barry Wood. That man had the biggest wood in 2021. So I leave you with this, America. Don't fly too close to the sun. And if you do, don't get burned.